boy, do I have a hectic few days in front of us. And so we're just gonna bring you along for the absolute chaos. Officially wrapping up our time at the 2024 United Rally. And if you came, thank you so much. It was a blast. We're starting in Tucson, Arizona at the United Rally, driving across country in not our rig. Again, thanks to Outdoorsy for hooking us up and setting us up with this amazing Super C until we get our brand new Alliance RV. We're going to drive to Fort Worth, Texas. We're going to drop Lauren off, and then we're heading right to the airport. We're going from the airport down to Orlando, Florida, where we're going to meet up with some more friends. But more importantly, I have to go speak at the 2025, I think I said 2024 earlier, but I now know it's 2025 PGA Show. So come along for all of the craziness that is in store. And the hall is clear. That is an official wrap on the United Rally. Also, somebody got engaged. How fun is that? We had an absolute blast, but it's time to get some rest packed up because leg one of 3 or 4, I'm lost count, is about to start. So the next leg, after getting everything situated tonight, is back to Fort Worth as quickly as we possibly can. We have a few appointments and then move on. So we'll see you in the morning for this early morning drive / return the Class C. It's so empty now. So much room for more activities. This is gonna get weird. Commit to it. It's gonna get weird. Commit to it. Oh, Sony's bigger. Good morning. It is about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, and we are packing up. We got a little bit more packed last night. Kind of hung out with some friends off camera, say goodbye to everybody. And now it's time to return the RV. So we're getting everything packed up here, putting it back the way we found it. Making sure everything's clean the way it should be. And yeah, we're gonna hit the road. I get to drive it one more time. Yes! One last drive in the Super C, but the trip has officially started now that we're all packed up and ready to go. So, got a long couple of days, but let's hit it. All right, we have the rig all dropped off. So, that aspect's done now. It's time for the 14-hour drive back to Texas. Also, how pretty is that view? Now that we're on the road a little bit, our goal is to actually make it all the way back to Texas today, right?
Right.
If we do that, we get a whole extra day to get stuff done, relax a little bit before I have to run to the airport, and unfortunately, be boring. So we actually just went through El Paso, so we're making pretty good time. It's always interesting because we're in the regular truck, so no RV, so we don't have to have like the Garmin or RVLife up or anything. Waze says we'll be there at like 10 o'clock tonight if we drive straight through, but then Google Maps said, what was it, like 11 and a half? Or, sorry, 11:30. So That's kind of interesting, and I just did that so no one could see your beer. Good. So, it's one of those, like, I wonder what the difference is situations.
Yeah. We've passed these motorcyclists. This is the third time.
In all fairness, we've stopped twice. So we had one potty break stop, and then we just stopped and got fuel and a little bit of lunch, and everything else. So, but we are headed east. Yeah, east. I got it right. I got it right. Well, it's almost 6:30. We've been on the road since 9 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 10 a.m. Central Time. So it's been a while, and it's coming up on 6:30, and I am tired. I don't know why I'm tired. I've literally sat here. Lauren's driven the whole way. Again, it's hard being a passenger princess. What do you do over here all day? Seriously, what do you do over here all day?
So I do a lot of like finance stuff and business stuff and, you know, work on my computer and update social medias, reply to comments, call mom.
And I drive. I'm not used to having this kind of time just sitting here, so I'm bored out of my mind. We are in Abilene? Oh. We are in Midland right now. It is looking like we're going to make it all the way in. I'm pretty sure that's just out of pure stubbornness at this point, but that works too. So we're getting ready to stop here in about an hour or so and grab some dinner, because it is going to be about 7:30, 8 o'clock by the time we do that. So if we make it in, though, we get to go look at a house, which I guess you guys know that we're looking for a house. So. Well, just like that, we have made it back to North Texas. It is about 11 o'clock. We've been on the road since a little before 8:30. We are very tired, so we're going to get a few things unloaded, crash, and we'll catch up at some point tomorrow. So, good night. I know it's dark and you can hardly see me, but it's currently 3:20 in the morning. And at one point in my life, this is when I was going home. And I'm getting up and getting going for the day. Considering yesterday was my birthday and I turned 42, I feel like this is kind of a full circle moment. Anyway, on to the airport. Good morning from Dallas Love Field. I'm a little more awake now that I've had one cup of coffee, but we are taking off to Orlando for the 2025 PGA Show. We have made it in the Dallas Love Field. I am exhausted. I haven't gotten a lot of sleep. We've gotten a lot of things done, but we are going to Florida. I know I was just in Arizona. The only time zone I'm missing in the last 4 days is West Coast, which we're doing soon. So we're going to Florida for a couple of different things. One, I go to the annual PGA Show. So I go to maintain my licensing for the PGA of America, something I worked hard for to maintain that. And so I'm going to continue to hold on to that. And also while we're there, we're going to see some friends, because the Tampa show just wrapped up yesterday. And so we know a lot of people still in the area. And in addition to that, may or may not shoot a Disney video or two with some other friends. So All right, I have about 20 minutes, so I'm going to head to the gate and let's get this thing boarded. All right, well, we have made it on board our Southwest flight. I've been flying Southwest a lot lately, and whilst I would prefer to fly first class on American, this has been a lot cheaper, and I'm using way less points. So we have this flight, which is about 2 hours down to Orlando, and then I have to find an Uber, and I didn't have to check my bag. So it is what it is. Well, let's hit the air, Almost Road, and head to Orlando. Well, we are back in Orlando. We were just here, and we stayed in that hotel, the Hyatt Regency. If you haven't checked out that video, make sure and check it out. But we're going to pick up our bag and then an Uber. But this time, I'm here for a little bit of work thing, plus going down to Disney World to meet some friends. We've made it to Orlando. We have to pick up the bag still and then a ride share down to our hotel. But one thing that's weird about Southwest that I'm not a big fan of, at least at Orlando, is you never quite know what carousel you're on. You have to kind of wait till you get down there, find the board, and then hunt. I always seem to go the wrong way. So anyway, good overall flight. It was not very crowded, so I got a whole row to myself, which was magical. I actually slept most of the way because it was an early flight. We took off at 6 a.m. I had to get up, well, you saw, like 3 a.m. So I'm a little pooped, but I'm going to head to get my bag. I did have to check one, unfortunately, because of my length. I'm here, and then, yeah, I guess head on to the hotel.
2 hours later.
Well, we have made it, and believe it or not, somehow my room is already ready, which is a miracle because it's only 10:30 in the morning. So I have to go find that. And we are staying at Disney's Pop Century Resort, if you haven't figured it out by the huge word pop. All right, let's go find, oh geez, as I trip over my bag, let's go find the room. Oh, it's warm in here. Oh, okay, well, not gonna lie, that's a little sad. Oh, it is hot in here. And I'm back at Disney for a second week in a row. I got excited and forgot to record the outro. So thank you so much for watching. There are 2 really fun videos coming from Orlando. They're a lot of fun. They're not your typical what you would think of from Orlando. So thank you so much for watching. And again, for the last time, thank you to Outdoorsy for helping us with that Super C rental. If you made it this far and you're not subscribed, double check, make sure you're subscribed. See you guys later. Bye, Mom.
Now my wheels in motion and my window